Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the top teams for the Sarethiel Dream on Boss today. We're going to lead it off with some last season teams, so no Frieren, no Himmel for players who are returning and missed out on the collab. So this was one of the good teams performing well in hard difficulty of Sarethiel last season, and that is going to be a Frieren team comp. It can work even at one copy of Rainier, so this is still considered free to play friendly. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Schmier on the Stellar Bond, Rainier in front of Schmier, Corden in front of Rainier, and then Galahad in the back left, and this is going to be with the breakthrough spell. So this is the first version. We're going to go ahead and run. We're currently on common 2 difficulty, but if your resonating level is high enough, you are going to get the clear of this and move on into hard difficulty. So let's go ahead and give this team a run in the hard difficulty and see what is the potential of it. The top scores of today are around 7 billion damage to put things into perspective. And this one has 4.1 billion. I mean, honestly, for a no collab team, no Frieren Himmel combo, not too bad. 4.1 billion damage, even getting me in the top 10 of my server. Okay, now the next team I'm going to show you is going to be the Shadewing team. This one should be slightly better, and if you have Shadewing built, you should be running this team if you don't have Frieren and Himmel, right? So pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Shadewing, Schmier on the Stellar Bond, Rainier in front of Schmier, Corden in front of Shadewing. Again, this is going to be a season from the last team. Running it with the breakthrough spell. Yeah, Shadewing used to be the best for Sarethiel last season, but this season now with Frieren and Himmel's basically putting in the work, he's not able to compete. 4.9 billion damage from this team. No collab heroes. Just a team from the previous season, and overall 4.9 billion. Not so bad. Not so bad. Obviously, it can compete with the top scorers, but it is going to be decent option. Okay, now we have a free-to-play collab team. So if you have the Frieren and Himmel, which hopefully you do have, and by the way, people are wondering if they didn't get the Himmel up to Supreme Plus, like he's only sitting at Mythic Plus. I think it definitely is worth you picking up some extra fragments, some soul stones from the season store in order to get him up to Supreme Plus, because Himmel really is a core hero, and the Supreme Plus skill upgrade, like I mentioned before, is really key for increasing boss damage by 12% from all sources, so it is worth getting that. So pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, we have Frieren, Himmel on the Stellar Bond, Theodore in front of Frieren, Galahad behind the Frieren. This is going to be with the breakthrough spell. And by the way, exclusive equipment requirement for Himmel, even +5 can work. +10 is like a nice breakpoint, nice spot to stop, because I didn't include in my exclusive equipment tier list yesterday, unfortunately, by mistake. I forgot to include. He was the only hero I forgot to include. But yeah, +5, +10 exclusive equipment is perfectly fine for Himmel. Any more than that is a very more expensive thing to do. Not the most worth. Okay, almost 6.3 billion damage from this Theodore, no Rainier team with just Frieren and Himmel, showing you that this is already a team to really lock you in a pretty decent performance, even without Rainier. The next team is going to be a team from Anthony and Valhalla. This is going to be the probably best Theodore team out there, using Rainier as well. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left. You have Himmel and Frieren on the Stellar Bond, Theodore in front of Frieren, and then you have your Rainier behind the Himmel. This is going to be with the breakthrough spell. This should be hitting over 6.5 billion damage, which is really good for a Theodore team comp, like No-Gunnar in this team. Look at that, so almost 6.6 billion damage. No-Gunnar team, by the way, so even if you don't have Gunnar, you are going to be able to compete for top ranks, even if you have this team set up. Okay, now we have some of the Gunnar teams, as you guys see. So first of all, we have a team from Nixie. This is going to be using Solise and Rainier, ideally Rainier at Mythic Plus, really needed for this. Gunnar in front of Frieren, you have the Himmel buffing up all 3 for the Heroic Party, and this is going to be with the breakthrough spell. Now, I believe having the Frieren in this rearmost tile, she actually ends up remaining in this position for the whole fight behind the Gunnar to get the maximum value of his buffs, which is a really nice sort of like tactic you can use so that you get the full value of the Gunnar buff effect. And look at that, 6.8 billion damage already with a Solise team. That is really solid. That is really solid. Gunnar will need to be built, most likely, if you want to run this comp. I don't think one copy of Gunnar would be as good as Theodore. Theodore will probably just be better for you. Okay, now next team we have a team is from Winley from the VN server. This is using Galahad, and Galahad actually doing very well. Surprisingly, this is actually the second best team of today. Gunnar in front of Frieren, Himmel, Heroic Party buffing up, Rainier behind the Himmel, and then Galahad gonna be swapped by the Rainier. This is with the breakthrough spell. Very solid team. This is a really solid team. I was very impressed by this. Look at that, new record already. Just over 6.8 billion damage from a Galahad team in pre-endless Dream Realm. And it's just to buff the effect basically of this artifact. She's not dealing that much damage, but she's buffing the effect of this artifact, and that is more than enough value for your team. And that is why Galahad is probably going to have long-term value in Dream Realm. That buff for an artifact and doubling the duration is insane value, especially when it's coupled up with a really strong artifact. Okay, now, the top team of today is from Riketsia, and it is a Nazrik team. Nazrik needs to be at plus 10 exclusive equipment if you want to run him, but if you do have him there, you have these other heroes built. This is your top team of today. You can go ahead and get your charms on these three heroes, Frieren, Himmel, and Nazrik. Those would be the most game-changing for this team comp, and this is the team which has broken 7 billion damage today, and we should be able to get that done as well. There we go. Already on the first run, we broke 7 billion damage, and that is crazy. But of course, we cannot get the rank 1 position because my guildmate is always one step ahead, isn't he? He's always one step ahead. We'll give it a few tries. Who knows, maybe if we get a little bit of RNG, we will be able to push into the top 1. But I think we got pretty lucky, honestly, on our first hit, breaking the 7 billion. That's a great performance. Okay, guys, we did get a new record, but only slightly. We'll call it at that. So just barely over 7 billion damage with the top comp using Nazrik. But there are a bunch of other good options, as you guys saw in the video today. So hopefully you're able to get a top score and get a good ranking position for you. If there's any other team that is working for you, you can feel free to share that in the comment section. You can copy and paste a formation ID of any team that's working for you. That is always much appreciated and can help others out. Thank you guys all so much for watching. That is going to be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.